That was cool. That was really cool. For our next one, the last death battle we watched was Gru versus Megamind. The animation was terrible. The voice acting was even worse. I I don't know what to say. Death Battle has their misses and they have their hits, but they might have a banger with this one. Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen versus Denji from the Chainsaw Man. Personally, I say Yuji got it because, like, once Sukuna takes over, it's over. Once Sukuna takes over, it's literally over.
Say your prayers.
Also, how is he gonna punch a literal chainsaw? One cut and his hand is like this. One cut and his entire body, it's wraps. But hey, maybe there's something I don't know.
Yugi versus Denji.
The Vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle.
If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially,
That's what that
monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its
That's
original
disgusting.
owner, the king of curses, Ryomen Sukuna, the most powerful sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard one. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others.
Is he missing a hand?
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today, Gojo.
Satoru
will teach
Gojo. Never mind.
Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Which he combines with jujutsu techniques like Divergent Fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
It's
Okay.
basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo.
Who did this? And this? And this?
How many has Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
And that's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yeah, this pink-haired brat was a jujutsu prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body, then proceeded to Well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megumi, the King of Curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito.
That's
survived
insane.
being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to use super advanced abilities, like reverse curse technique, to heal himself from crazy damage. Like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood, so after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam.
That's
A
insane.
poisonous blood beam.
Wait. So you're telling me that this? I thought he was just a puncher. Did they actually show them fighting each other, or did they just talk? They do a backstory of like the character and show what they can do. But I'll skip ahead.
All of that combined made Yuji just tough enough to finally take on the King of...
They just so like they literally just talk about like they say how strong he is, some of his craziest feats and his abilities. Then they go to the other guy, talk about his feats and abilities, and then they fight. Bro, I'll skip ahead.
I've never felt such weird. You're fine. Oh man. Oh no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault. I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before. Say your prayers.
Oh my god.
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all! Kicker of asses, magnet to chicks, half man, half devil, chainsaw man! Let's finish this! Chainsaw instant death technique! Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch!
That was hard. Excuse me?
Wait for it.
Oh, that's insane. That was hard. No, that's hard. That's hard. That was hard. And I was just wondering. I don't watch anime, so I don't know what's going on. Neither did I. I was just watching and like taking everything in. He punched him and said, "Wait a second." That's insane. Boom!
Wait for it. I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking of...
He might be cooked. Yeah, he's cooked. Yeah. Yuji might be cooked. I need to watch Why are you still in Spirit? Oh, she's back to life. See, she didn't put Spirit W Street. See, she's still alive. What do you mean? Just how man does look really good. Hello? Hello?
Domain expansion.
I forgot about his domain expansion. What's his domain expansion?
You messed up, baby! Pochita and I are brothers! You'll never keep us apart!
He's weaving himself. Uh-oh! Boom! He took that.
Domain expansion.
What? Oh, I was about to lose my mind.
Finally
When I speak to my spirit jumps in my body feels so special.
got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Yeah, he was freaking. He said donate expansion, I thought it was over.
Domain expansion. Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Excuse me.
Ass. Bitch.
Hit him again.
Try it.
Oh my god. Bro. Please, Yugi, lock in. I'm voting the Yugi right now. Dre, why are you looking so handsome? Handsome man, why are you so handsome? Anyways, he's the other type of special. Alicia. You know what? I'm gonna let you get that one off. I'm gonna let you get that one. Else.
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
Did he lose?
All right, Pochita.
Are you
I
serious?
wonder if that burger place is still open.
KO! If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters: their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
Okay, so number 1, speed. I got Yuji. Skill, I also got a Yuji. Abilities, potentially Chainsaw Man. Power, potentially Chainsaw Man.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest
Yugi.
speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoru summoned from the moon? You know, the one that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
Well, lowball it and say 10. Though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black Flash.
Who cares about this anime slut? I do. I care about this anime slut.
Yuji has gotten significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull. That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like
That's
Mahito.
BS, bro.
Not just that, but literally splitting 2 souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukino was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yugi several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws.
I can't
but
do
then
this,
Yugi
bro.
could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air. That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the 9th largest
Excuse
in the
me?
Union by total area. Nearly 100,000 square
Okay, yeah,
miles.
this is BS.
By estimating its
This
volume,
is BS.
Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Okay. Yeah, I give, bro. I did not make a grinder account, gang. What?